my channel. So today I'm going to show you one more interesting board game, which is Astachemma. Astachemma is an old and Indian traditional game. So in Astachemma, 4 members can play. One member can't play this game. So 2, 3, 4, only these many, not less than that, not more than that. So actually we play them with Gavvalu, but here you can also play them with tamarind seeds. These are tamarind seeds which are cut into half. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to play with these. This is actually a mat which my mother stitched this morning, but it's very easy to draw. It's 5 by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's very easy for the lines. You draw one line like this, one line like this, one line like this, on the other line, other way like this. So you get squares like this. It's very easy. You can play it anywhere. You can draw it on the floor or on any paper. But my mother stitched it for me, so you have to play them with any stones or anything. So here I am using these small pebbles. And my mother is playing with almonds. Like this you can play with anything. You need to play with 4 coins. You go clockwise like this. Okay? So I'll show you what stands for what when you play with tamarind seeds or Gavvalu. So I'm going to shuffle them and throw them. This means 2, means I get to move 2 steps. So let me do it one more time. 1, I get to move only 1 step. Oops. This means 3. 1, 2, 3. So I get to move 3 steps. When it falls like this, when all are white face up, this is 4. You get to move 4 steps and you have another chance to roll. 2. So you have to add 4 plus 2. Now if your coins fall like this, it means 8. Or Ashta. 4 means Chemma. So 8. When you get 8, you move 8 steps and another chance to roll. I got 3. So if you get 8 and you get 8 again and again, if you roll first, you roll 8. Then you roll again you got 8. When you roll again, if it comes 8, you cannot roll again and your chance is completed. You need to give it to the next person. The same with 4. If you get 3 times 4, the same. You get to give it. You don't have any chance to play. So, me and my mother will play and show you now. There are few more moves and houses. I'll tell you which house is the winner house, which house is the normal house, which is yours, and how to use, how to play, everything. And I'll cover everything about the game. Also killing, how to kill, when to kill, in which area are you able, which you can kill, and the areas which you cannot kill. So let's play. So these are the houses. So if 4 people, so only me and my mother are playing, so only these 2 houses are occupied. These 2 houses are empty. If 4 people are playing, these will also be filled with something or the other. So you need to go clockwise like this, and this is the way I enter in. So I don't take so many rounds. It's not like who takes the most rounds, they win. No. So this area I go in, I complete a round and I go like this up. So beside my winner box, beside my house, the box beside, if I get 1, suppose my coin is here, and if I get 1, then I go in like this, not by taking another round. And in these X's, which you see, no one can kill us. Only in this plain blank filled with nothing, only in these boxes you can be killed. And this is the center box which has an X. This is the winner box. So if all your coins are in this winner box, then you are the winner. You win. The first person who goes in is the winner. But the rest people, they are not losers. Now they play until the last someone is left out. To enter inside, you suppose you didn't kill anyone and directly you entered. It's not like that. You should stay outside. You should not move this coin until you kill someone. And one more thing, if you kill anyone, you get to roll again one more time. So how to kill, I'll tell you. If suppose this coin is over here, this here, here. Because we can't kill backwards, we can only kill forward. So if suppose this coin is here, I got 1. I will kill this and put my coin here. And I'll then this will go back here. This will go back into the house and I get to roll again. So this is how the game works, and without killing you can't enter inside the inner square. The outer square is meant for killing. You cannot enter the inner square until you kill your opponent. If 4 opponent, any of the 1 opponent you need to kill, or else you can't enter inside the inner square. You can also kill in the inner square because there are few blank boxes. So, as you know the rules and how to play, now me and my mother will show you how to play this game. So I am going to start first. Oops, I got 2. So I got 2 steps ahead. Mummy also got 2. It's my turn. Oh. 3. I'm going to move this coin. 1, 2, 3. Oops, I went and moved that. It's 3 again for Mommy. It's 1 for me. Then, if I get Mom, if I get 1, yes, 1. So I kill Mommy here. So because I kill, I have the eligibility to go in and 1 more chance to roll, and that's a 3. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm inside. counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I have an 8. So I'll go with which coin? I'll go with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I got 2. So 1, 2. Mommy got 1. Get the coins. 8. I shouldn't get 2 more 8s, please. This is the 1. Came half, so I get to roll again. 1. So 8 and 1. So for 8, 1 I'll move this in, and for 8 I'll move this coin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All my coins are inside in a square, but actually mommy can't come inside because mommy didn't kill me. So I won the game. Yay! I won the game. I won because Mama didn't kill me and all my coins were in the inner square. Even Mummy had to come inside to kill me, but there's a rule that if you don't kill, you don't get the eligibility to go inside. So in all, I won. If you play with 4 or 3 members, it's more fun and takes more long time and very interesting. I play with my brother, my mom and my dad, and I play myself. It's very, very fun. We play for hours like this. Even we play every day because it's a good exercise for our brain in math, because we need to count how many squares we have. We need to move. So if you like my videos, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel.